this is the real life way that I carry myself. I really would rather be trusted than liked. Like, you're coming to me for real to check your bullshit. You're not coming to me to coddle you. And that's something that I make clear with my clients, because in order for me to truly help you, you have to be able to see through your own shit too. You have to see the parts and the aspects of you that are blocking you and hindering you from getting what you want. You have to see where your confusion and your lack of understanding is causing issues in your life that you then blame on other people and project onto other people, because it's easier than saying, I fucked up. And that often stems from having been severely mistreated, dare I say abused, and traumatized in your life. And I understand it. I understand, I've been there, right? But you have to understand something. Order and structure exist not just because somebody's ego tripping or wants to feel powerful. Order and structure exist to have things in an organized, functional flow state. Without it, there's chaos, confusion, and you don't get what you're asking for in life or what you truly desire. So, it's kind of like the autobiography in 5 short chapters, which was written by Portia Nelson. In chapter 1, you're walking down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk, and you fall in. You're lost, you're helpless. It isn't even your fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Right? It's not your fault. You're lost, you're helpless, you're upset. It takes forever to find a way out. You do find a way out, but it takes forever. Chapter 2. You're walking down the same street and there's a deep hole in the sidewalk. Your ass pretends you don't see it. Now, you just fell in this hole, but you're going to pretend you didn't see it. And you fall in again, and you can't believe you're in the same place, but it still isn't your fault. Even though you already fell in this hole and you saw the hole and you still fell in the hole the second time, it still isn't your fault, though. It's not my fault. I can't believe I'm in the same place. Chapter 3, you walk down the same street. The same street with the same hole in it. There's still a deep hole in the sidewalk. You see it's there. You still fall in because now it's a habit. But your eyes are open. You know where you are. You know it's your fault that you're in that hole. And you get out immediately. Chapter 4, you're walking down the same street and there's a deep hole in the sidewalk. The same damn hole the last 3 times. But this time, you walk around the hole. And then finally in chapter 5, you just walk down a new street. In life, you'll be in chapter 1 in some areas, in chapter 4 in other areas, chapter 5 in different areas, right? All in the same time frame. Today, you might be in chapter 1 in your self-love journey, but you're in chapter 5 in your self-care journey, which is going to help you to get to a better self-love journey. Just as an example, right? It doesn't have to make sense. It's just an example to illustrate. When you meet mentors, priestesses, healers, teachers, of which I am, and you consume my content, right? You consume our content. When you're looking for the one who makes you feel comfortable, you're not really looking for growth. You're looking for validation outside of yourself, and that's why you'll never win. That's why you'll always be in chapter 2. You're in chapter 2 at that stage, at this stage of your growth. You're looking for comfort. You're looking for someone who validates you. You're looking for someone to coddle you, to pop their titty in your mouth. Because it's not your fault. It's not your fault, and you're not going to take any responsibility for your own edification and growth. So you're looking for someone who's going to coddle you, and you're going to keep falling in holes. The one who stirs something in you, who challenges you, that's the real teacher. And when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But the student oftentimes backslides. I've been there. I did it. Backslid myself into a crazy, fucked up situation and had to tuck tail and go home and apologize to the priestess for my insolence, my vainglorious youthful hubris, and beg her to have mercy on me and to show me grace, that I would be committed to my healing and growth if she helped me, if she was willing to help me. And that is how I got out of chapter 2 and into chapter 5, where I walk down a new street. I'm not falling in holes anymore. I'm not even walking down streets with holes in them anymore. But only because I was able to humble myself, accept that I was wrong, accept the guidance and the challenge by the teacher that Spirit had brought to me. Because I did what y'all do. You get a teacher Spirit brings to you, and then your bitch ass wants to run off somewhere else because you don't like being challenged. You don't like being told that you're wrong. You don't like having to submit to the authority of another black woman. So you looking for somebody who's gonna pop titty in your mouth and pet your hair and hold you to her bosom and be the mother you never had. You're not really looking for teachers, mentors, and healers. You're looking for mommies. Just like the men. I'm not going to do any healing work to heal the broken little girl in me. I'm just going to go look for the woman who makes me feel validated in my fuckery and my immature brokenness. That is not how this works. That's not how any of this works. That's not how you're going to grow. But what do I know? I'm just a successful black woman who once was a broken little girl, standing before a priestess who didn't take no shit and was not going to pop her titty in my mouth, but instead was going to dare me to grow up in goddess, to become the woman, the powerhouse, the maverick, the empress that I am today and will ever be as I go forward. You have a right to make your choices in this world. But choose what's in your best interest and your highest good, not what makes your weakness feel good and vindicated and validated. Validate yourself by rising to the occasion. Validate yourself by being open to the wise, sovereign, sound, divine right guidance of the teachers that Spirit brings into your life. As black women, we are very disrespectful to the spirit of wisdom. We are trained and programmed to go against what's in our best interest and highest good. And that's why the motherfuck we stay losing. Or y'all, because not me. No, not me. That's a you thing, not a me thing. But if you desire to really win in your life, a word to the wise will be sufficient.